I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet you in person one day. Just remember that, Rich. I'm going to meet you. I'm going to find you. You will remember that day for the rest of your life, boy. I'm going to meet you. I know where you live. I know your Paytm ID. I know your phone number. Don't you worry. I'm very close. No, no, no. It would be the other way around. Don't worry. You will realize what turning the table means. You will realize I'm going to make sure you will never forget. Don't you worry, boy. Don't you fucking worry. You disrespect me on my own stream? How dare you? I'm going to meet you. I'm going to bend you, then the table on top of you, then you will see what it happens. But how you doing, bro? How's everything? How was your night? You got some good sleep? Had a good day yesterday? Yo, did you look into the applying for the jobs? I saw one of the things you applied, but have you been applying for more jobs? Dude, fucking working, man. There are some good things that happened, but like, let's see. On the weekend, I will be super busy. I probably will come for a low fee stream, but I will be just vibe coding the hell out of something. Okay, try more, try more, try more. It'll be good. Like, it's important to keep trying. Okay. Yep, that's what they are for, bro. That's what they are for. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. Dude, if the jobs are of no pay, they are not jobs, right? A job is you get work done for someone, you bring value to the table. Like, here is the simple idea of job. Ducci, what's up, bro? Here's the difference. I will tell you this. Like, we make jokes about it, right? But let me tell you something. Yes, that's what I was coming for, right? Here's what it is. Job versus actually not even slavery, exploitation. Even because slavery, at least you are getting food, bro. Exploitation, the thing in India people do is way worse than that, because in job you are bringing, let's say, you bring, let's say, 2 lakh rupees or 200,000. Let's say you bring this much value to the table, you are given a cut of it. Could be 50K, could be 100K, right? Depending, whatever is the case, whatever is your position, whatever is the company structure is like, right? Just like, for example, sales, you get commission, right? Simple. Exploitation, which Indian system is probably, like, I will say, one of the best in class, and not just India actually. Same thing happens in China. Same thing a lot of in Asia, right, where there's like population is pretty high. Exploitation is very common, because what they do is they will give you false hopes and everything, and then, like, at the end you are just getting exploited for nothing. Yeah, yeah. No, 100%. Like, the just don't worry about those companies and don't even think about them, man. Basically, it's that. Are you really interesting? Ducci, what's up though? How you doing, mate? How are you? Let's get started though, like, for our main course, because I think we can talk about like companies and exploitation for the rest of our life, and it will never end. But today we are doing a premium problem, and I will send this. Jesus, what's up, bro? How you doing? So I'll send this in the Discord. Let me just send 1 second. Here in the flex zone, I'll send first screenshot. Let me go do it like this. Example 1. This is a premium one, and a lot of you don't have the premium subscription, so don't worry, I got you. I'll send the whole thing so you guys can even go back. But I never want to be enterprise, man. I just want it to be like a chill place. Even if I start a company like this, CH is a company, right? Technically, it has to be a chill, like hangout. You do what you like. If you don't, I won't like say, oh, you can't go. I will like do anything bad, blah blah blah. I don't do those stuff. I'll rather help you find the right thing. I have no idea. I don't even know what you're saying. Maybe just put in just chatting. But okay, let's look at today's problem, lads. This is weekly premium problem, right? I don't know if you guys know about this. If you go to LeetCode, right? Problems. You see here this thing. There are two things. There are either you can look for trending companies, or you can look at the weekly challenges, weekly premium challenges. 1 day left. So let's complete this. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So I was just saying on the stream, the slavery will end when CH Bro makes his own company. Actually, like if I'm able to make my own company. I have thought about this. This is one of the things I've thought, because a lot of people here are having issues financially and stuff, right? Maybe able to like even not taking in majority of the money, just like I do giveaways for, let's say, first couple grands. If I'm making every month like a grand or something, I will try to like just give it out in terms of, hey, can you do me some work? Can you write some scripts for me? Can you produce a video for me? Things that are doable for you, and you can support yourself till you find like a new job. That's like my idea, at least for the start. Because $1,000 is not going to like make me a full-time streamer, but it can for sure help a lot of people big time, right? Especially in India with the conversion. If you actually can like if you want like a wrench, I will tell you this. If you want, right, we can actually look into like the videos you produce, like create a more Python focused or like hacking focused, like certain things which you want to do. We can chat, and I would love to help you produce some stuff. And that would be like, okay, I will have the own the YouTube channel, but I will keep on paying you and have some sharing of stocks or whatever. Like, I would love to help you, man, or anyone for that matters. Yeah. But okay, I think that's ends there, because we are already in the 10-minute mark. That's how you become better. Like, I started streaming without like knowing anything, right? I had no idea about streambot. I was so bad at LeetCode, right? Because didn't do it for a couple of years. And same with hacking. That's how we start, man. Everybody's a noob. And it's great. It's great to be humble like that. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's get going with valid word square. Given an array, yep. Given an array of string words, return true if it forms a valid word square. A sequence of string forms a valid word square if the kth row and the column read the same string, where 0 to k, okay. Yeah. A, B, C, D, E. The word A, B, C, D, B, and R, T, C, R, T. Okay. First column, both read A, B, C, D. Both read B and R, T. Okay. So we have to just form a 2D array, basically. Is this one A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, B, and R, T, B, and R, T. Okay. Output is still true. Okay. BAL. Okay, this won't be right, right? Because third row, lead. Yeah, lead and read. Yeah, yeah, matrix problem, boss. Word length can be, so it could be a maximum of 500 by 500 one. Okay. Really? How come? I'm just thinking in the sense, okay, with hand. Damn, makes sense now. So my question, I think let's start with this, right? Like matrix. Here's the thing. We can be, the word can be of any length. Let's say word 1, word 2, word 3, word 4, and word 5. Now, I was thinking first, like we can't like just do it in a way that it's alphabetical, right? We need to like find a way that need to find which word will come where. Is that true? Is that thing? Let's say a sequence of strings form a valid word square if the kth row and column read the same string where 0 to k. Okay. hmm Now a question I have is, does w1 goes here, does w2 goes here, w3 goes here, w4 goes here, or it can be different, right? W5 can go here, right? Is that correct assumption? What do you guys think? Oh, also one thing I have to do is, yeah, okay, good. This is like this. What do you think? Maybe I can go in discussion. Okay, they're not talking about that. Nobody has that. Okay, which word goes where? So let's say, for example, let's say assuming that word one goes in the first row, word two goes in the second, and blah blah blah, right? Then we are using something like a 2D array or 2D list. Is there an efficient way of doing it? 2D array in Python, because in Java I know it would be way easier. No, we have to do it this way. Okay, there is no like proper matrix. NumPy array list of list. Okay, so if I do just like a row or a column, will that work or no? Probably not, right? Oh, things are probably getting blocked for you. Okay, never mind. Dude, I got you on Discord, man. I guess you can keep typing on the Discord. I will watch it, and as soon as I see, I will do it. But yeah, I think we have to get like matrix. which is going to be an array of arrays. And then I think words, how we get it, like get words, right, is define another function, get word. If we want to get a word of a particular row or array, if I want like it would be either a full row, right? Row or column. If row, I won't do it 0, I will go -1. If row is -1, so I think column will be mentioned. That's how I'm doing it. Like you can pass that to the function. Either you can pass -1, or let's say you want like the third column or second column, or like third column here, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want like the second column, what you can do is, the one at index 2. Problem is we can't, like length of words can change, right? All I have to do is, like, if I'm getting column, what I have to do is uh, for range. If you're getting columns, it would be words, right? Words plus, and then you mention the column, keep on adding. This is getting the rows, whichever row. I think if the row is there, I can just have like result plus what is the column. If they want the row, column doesn't matter. No. If word is changing, this is changing, column remains same. Column changes. I. So this will get me word or row. Let's say that. Now we have matrix. I'm just like confused about like how we'll position the words. But let's say if the words are already in that way. It's already a list. Words is already a list then. For netx, what is netx? If words is already, let's say, a matrix almost. Oh, go for it, mate. I'm already poor. You want to take, uh, you want to take more? Go for it. CS bro, I've been working on the NetX like tool, GoX for AD and to making it faster and adding more things to it. Nice, bro. That's good for you. If I have Word, how will I go once again? Oh, nice. Now I want to just check the column because I have the word. I know the word. Row word is this. Words I. Column word would be get word -1, and then row I believe would be same as column. Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing some days. Uh, dot get word. Will this work? Words. Words. Ternary operator. Why? If it is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't made it complex. I'm just not able to figure out one thing. CRM. Oh, not words dot length. If this is, I have to give which row exactly it is. Else, I don't need this then. I want I want column. okay, I want the column 2, so I will say okay, -1 for row. I don't want row, I want just column number this. It would be this. Just 1 second, bro. My brain is like going slow. Length of words I. Isn't that what the problem is? Actually, it's like if there is no word here, it's going index out of bound. Go to every word. I. Length of word column. Okay, now it's working. Wait, okay, this worked. Need to make this better. Need to make this better. I don't need this. I don't need this part, honestly. Well, I was thinking like something different, but now it's working. Ashish, what's up, bro? No. There is like certain things not mentioned properly in this one. That's the problem. That's the problem. I need something better here. Hmm. It's fine. Okay. It is same every time. Almost there. I think what is my answer? Sai Gamer, what's up, bro? Howdy. No need to call me sir, bro. I'm not there. This makes me sad. I'm not good for you. No. I think I'm just thinking. Okay, tell me one thing. How can I make this better? This specific for loop better? Mm-hmm. Maybe one way is while column. What if I do this? what you typed is if column greater than equal to column is greater than or equal to length of this word I, return none. Result here. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense now. That makes much more sense. For I in this range, if column greater than equal to, but that's what I was doing. That exactly what I did, but okay, you just are doing none. Why return? Shouldn't that's wrong. None, this won't work, I believe, boss. Oh, yes, that's actually, yeah. Yeah. But it's almost the same as mine. How is it any different? This was my previous one. This is like hardly any different. I was thinking maybe with lambda or something we can do, but it's fine. Um, One thing we can do is remove this now. I don't think we need this -1. Don't need this row. And I forgot result. Oh yeah, like that. Then we can do this. I was thinking what I was thinking is can we do it in one line or something? But I think like it would require those things, so it won't like make it faster in any sense. Like it would be the same amount of operations. Like yeah, just like make instead of break putting return result, that will do the job. Yes. Why this is a wrong answer? Why there is a wrong answer coming now? Okay. For I in range, going to every word, row word is this, column word will be get word. Um, if I just remove all this jargon, I in range this, yes. Rabbit, what's up, bro? Long time no see. How you doing, brother? How are you, man? What's up? What is this? CH what? I didn't get this part. Yeah, Ram bhai. Of course, that was coming. What did I did like messed up? How did I messed up this? Wait, I can figure it out. Okay, I in range this column words, whatever is the word we reach, return the result so far. If not, word will be this. Yes. Oh, yep. This one. But it's the same then. Like, it's not like making any big difference. It was your code, not even my code. Like, what are you talking about? Mine once I submitted long time ago, buddy. This is mine. Mine one was 15 millisecond right here. But if they analyze my code, that won't do any justice much. I'm just thinking, what is a better solution then? Try except will how will that make it faster? Solve a free problem? Sure. We can do that. And times m. Let's see this one. Oh, it's going with the two-pointer approach. Oh, interesting. It's going with a two-pointer approach. Almost. Like every word by word. Okay. Word name representing number of row and column. Okay. But it's like not like super. I don't know why. If myself, honestly, none. I will say. Like there is not. I will say if I have to, right? I can code in Java, Python, and like JavaScript, right? All these three, I'm like I use it all the time at this point. So I'm not going to say I'm like a pro in any of them, but like I can just code in all of them because I have coded for like months. I used to do C, but I haven't like I will be honest, I haven't touched C in like 8 years or something. Reason being nobody like there was no need, right? Yeah, like Go could be like a big thing, but like there was no need for me, so I never touched like I haven't touched it in a long time. I did touch it when I was I think maybe I did touch a little bit of it, but in my second year, but not much. Why even with so many benefits Golang haven't been mainstream? You like here's the reason. It's same reason as why even though Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 10 are like very old, why they are still in use. Why they are still in use. A lot of companies would rather have the tech backlog than spend millions on like, going moving to a new one. A lot of startups would love to go for Go, right? A lot of new projects will be in Go, but a lot of legacy projects will because it costs a lot. It costs a lot. They can they were a lot of companies, and this is why I'm learning a BBX. Why I'm working on a language which was created 25 like not double my age, so it's like 50 years old language. Why this is still a language is because moving BBS, like modernizing this, will cost them, let's say, almost 5-10 million. Let's say, or even 1 million. Let's say a modest one would 1 to 2 million, or actually 5 million easily. 5 million because there's so many business logic inside it, and they're if they move it to let's say Python or Java, for example, this will take just will things can break and they can lose a lot of money. They would rather pay a developer 100K, 200K than spend $5 million on modernization and take the risk. I feel Go doesn't have the best community. Like I was struck at so many points, but yeah, community is a big thing. Bro is a company mailed that only those candidates will be interviewed who will be available. Dude, like you don't need to go for those companies, Ashish. I'll tell you this: if a company is like that strict, if a company is like that, right? You should don't want to. There is actually what happened. I don't know if you have heard of this thing that happened recently with the interview. somebody, this happened, and I can't believe this happened. When you went for an interview, right? A guy went for an interview, things are going great and everything, right? After everything is done, almost at the very last stage of the interview, the guy, the interviewer said, "Hey, we are testing on something new way, and if you don't want to do it, that's totally fine." The They asked like, do we have your consent to like perform a task, right? The guy said, "Yeah, sure," because things went well. He doesn't want to say no, right? He said, "Okay, open Chat GPT on your phone." He opened, right, to look at, oh yeah, I use AI and stuff. The prompt, they said, type this prompt from the last few conversations. What ask ChatGPT, "Hey, analyze all my last few conversations and give me what is your behavior analysis of me." That is crazy bad, right? Things like this happen, and if I'm in an interview and a company says, "Hey, open your ChatGPT, write this prompt and give the answer," heck no. Heck no, I'm not telling anyone what type of projects I'm working on, what are the questions I'm asking. Not because I don't have anything bad, but because there might be some extra information I don't want to share. Point one, because there is actually like good, like some ideas I'm like looking into my YouTube things I can get like extra stuff on, right? So bunch of things. Yeah, like companies don't care, and this is an India case, right? GPT is such a personal thing and should be, yeah. Yeah, that's why like social media, I can say thousands of things. That's why I say do not have political views on any of the social media, whether it's Instagram, LinkedIn, or anywhere. I never share which country I'm supporting in a war. Wars are bad, but like let's say a lot of people just go out and do these things, right? Never support anything, stay out of politics. Anything can bite back. There is a very, I think I will give you every single one of you this important advice and just let it sink. Do not, no, don't message anything, right? Let me wrench. Nobody message like 2 seconds. Just like for 1 minute, I'm going to give you one of the best advice in world, and hear this out. The fish, ever thought which fish in the sea is the one that's get caught? The fish that opened its mouth is the one that's get caught, right? If there are so many fishes in the sea, right? There's so many fishes in the sea. The one which opened its mouth is the one that's get caught. So do not open your mouth on social media. You will end up in a really bad position. And the worst part about life is it will happen when you are at the bottom of life. People will find something about you. So make sure all your political things, like you are wrench, you are rabbit, right? Make sure these things, like if you ever post, make sure these are not connected, right? Like just change, you have different usernames, come up with different usernames and stuff. That's why you see me, right? I every time, if you ever see my comment, it would be like most of them are automated. If I'm posting, I know it doesn't sound good, but if you actually look at my LinkedIn, that this is something you will see in very few. Also, okay, then I have another question for that man. Nah, dude, like you can't ask those questions, right? He will like, not my case, not my interview, right? Yeah, so it's always like just have come up with a different username, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 100%. Just don't have it connected to like something like this, right? You see my name. Now let's go to see my activity, right? See my activity here. What are my activities look like? I'm saying something good about someone else, right? I'm saying, hey, this is what I did. I never talk about my timing I did. I talked about Ben's like stuff, which I really liked, honestly. I loved his action terminal and stuff. And if I'm actually commenting on anyone, right, I'm always like just saying, majority of the time, very hardly I'm sharing something. Yeah, yeah, that is true, man. But reality is like I have went through really hard times. I've gone and have seen other people make mistakes and learn from my mistake, I will say. See this comment. See, these comments are fully NPC. Congratulations. 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 Amazing. You will not. This is good job. All these are automated generated, right? There is nothing. Good job. Good job. You see what's going on? Good job. Good job. Good job. Great work. This is I am NPC technically. Why I'm saying this, and I want to tell you guys this because a majority of you are younger than me. You are a lot of time very much, yeah, sure, that too, but a lot of you are very young, much younger than me. A lot of you don't know how bad the world out is there is, right? So all I'm saying, make sure, right, to keep your mouth closed, whether it's at workplace or not. Just keep your mouth closed, pretty much. And that's why I say about journaling. I have told you guys, right? I legit this happened last weekend or 2 weeks ago. I put a table in my bedroom where there is no computer, nothing, no electronics, just one nightstand lamp, right? And my journal. So whatever I want to say, because as a human, I want to say things at the end of the day, right? I have emotions, I have thoughts, I want to tell those. Write it in a journal, which nobody can see. You get those feelings out, but without getting caught, without getting like effed over, basically. So those are just my 2 cents, and that's why I said, like, do not message. I really want to want you guys to have this synced in. You will end up in trouble if you share your thoughts. There is nothing like freedom of speech. There is nothing. Every time there has been freedom of speech, Epstein is a case, right? There has been thousands of cases. You, even if something bad happened, people say, "Oh, you are a victim. You are like a pro victim and stuff." There's like no freedom of speech. Just letting you guys know. Like, no, if you like, you always share positive things, in the sense, hey, I like your pros, good stuff, I love my job, thanks to my manager, but do not share anything political. Yeah, like, just don't trust me. It is frustrating, but you will realize it's better to take that L than actually like go through all the stressful things that can come by just opening the mouth. Think about it, right? Like, think about this case, right? The fish case we are having, right? There is so many other fishes in the sea. They are like, hey, you know what? We'll rather do a little bit extra hard work and like find food somewhere else. Yeah, pretty much. But like a lot of fishes are like, yo, this is sus. We'd rather do a hard work, little bit extra hard work, right, to find the food than this one, which can get us caught, right? So this is just like actual real life thing I can give you. These late night ones are always turning into like life lessons than actually coding and stuff from last 2 3 days. I hope like you guys learn something, right, from this. But dude, like these efforts, dude. I know you hate to hear this, but that's why I'm saying just get a journal, man. I really like, one of the things, I think we have reached 3,000 almost. I'll show you guys something. I will do one thing. One of the first things I will do for you guys is something like I'm going to work on it. Might take some time, but I think I will do this. You see this membership shopping. I can have shopping, right? I can have my online store connected to YouTube, and we are all. I think we are at 3,000 hours. No, no, I'm not doing that. That is also crazy. So if you see the dates, just see the dates here. 14th February, so Valentine's Day. Watch hours. This is 14 February, Saturday. 30, 73. So 100, 24, right? Almost, let's say, 25. So 125. We are there. We reached this goal. Yeah. Dude, growth is big, man. This has been a crazy year, man. It's been great. I just want to share watch time in hours. or subscriber growth. You want to see? No, not content wise. This is how growth has been. Up. Those self promotions in other server is working. Yep, I guess so. But like what I want to say is right, like now the store is probably up, going to be up, right? I will work on a journal. I will try to come up with a design that you all can use it. It would be a cheap journal because I know things are very expensive for everyone, anyways. I'll create a journal that you can, put things out and keep you there. What's in the store? Basically, hoodies, t-shirts, crazy t-shirts. Actually, I found something. Um, where would that be? Give me 1 sec. I'll be back in 1 second. Ah, never mind. No, I'm not doing that, man. Wi-Fi pineapple giveaway. Sure. Well, so merch, yes. The store will be merchandise. Dude, मैं background में क्या बनाऊँ तुम बताओ. But like, here's the thing. No, I'm not doing rug pull, man. I have no idea. Whatever you like, give me an idea. I have no idea. But also, like what I was saying, right? I have a couple of ideas of t-shirt. One of them, in the back, there was like a base 64 written, a whole code of base 64 with stuff written in it. So I want to have like some tech ones, really fun ones, which you will like see it and it's really like it will be fun. Those so merchandise, yes, merchandise and even like anything else around that. So hopefully there will be a journal to keep things out and stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm never doing that. Twerking is never something I will do. You would have to put a bullet to my brain and still I probably won't do it. Bro, bully is way easier. Anshul and Wrench do way worse things, man. They like almost assault me through the chat. CH, make one that says hash map it. Yeah, I actually had one, a really good one in idea. I would have a hoodie. You see all these ones? You see all the panda ones? I want to have one where like a bunch of these panda ones are there, like all these fun ones. That's my idea. Like I want to have those funny panda related ones which are like, just those type of things which are like something you will see and you're like, yo, that's actually cool. I would love to have that. I did ask and I will be getting that back up. So yes, that you will soon get it. I know you will like it. I know. I will be doing it. That's oh, also I want to share one video I saw, which is recently came by what's his name? This one, the prime time maybe. Not FU Microsoft. Where's this one? Anthropic one. Have anybody seen what Anthropic did recently? Have you guys seen that? Black screen combo with neon. Okay, I know. Yeah, they will be like, I have way better ideas. Trust me. Like, you will see the design. You'll like, those are actually good. Quality will be good, affordable, and actually, I don't know about affordability. Like, it should be like nothing. I will be like charging double the price. Did he? Oh, really? I would like to see that. Interesting. That's crazy.
Thank you, tech leaders.
Yeah. It is, man. Things are there. Let's watch. Have you guys watched this one? Do you want, which one you want to watch? Let's watch one of these and then we'll sign off. I have to sleep too. 6:30 bloody mornings. I'm not watching the extreme one because I know that would be the first thing you guys will be coming up with. I actually want to see this.
Read. Whoa, man, amazing car.
No, I'm not doing that. I know what would be our first thing. We want you to open the Gmail. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Let's do this one. I think
Anthropic just released a marketing video.
I think I have something better. I have something better.
The last few weeks.
Let's watch this one. I think this is a good one you guys need to watch. And what like a lot of people are crying about.
Have been concerning if you're a software developer, and very concerning if you're a software megacorporation that relies on the SaaS business model. The model where your customer never really owns your React app, but instead rents the privilege to click buttons forever at an 80% profit margin. Adobe, Salesforce, ServiceNow, Shopify, and many other companies collectively saw $1 trillion wiped off their market cap over the past few weeks. But the big question is why? You probably already know the answer. It's not interest rates or accounting fraud. It's AI. The suits just realized that if an AI agent can slop out the work of 10 people in 10 milliseconds, they don't need to buy 10 seats. They need 0. In today's video, we'll look at 7 recent developments in the AI space that support the thesis that software as a service is headed towards a death spiral. It is February 17th, 2026, and you're watching the Code Report. Last week, OpenAI released the Codex app for Mac OS, which they describe as a command center for agents. The app itself had over 1 million downloads in its first week, and it provides a simple way to handle agentic workflows in parallel that anyone can use. And what makes that so scary is that it means your boss no longer needs to ask you, the developer, to build an app, but instead can build the app himself and then just ask you to debug the 10,000 lines of code it generated. But behind OpenAI's Codex app is the second thing you need to know about: the Codex 5.3 model. Not only is it their most advanced coding model yet that crushes the Trust Me Bro benchmarks, but it's also 25% faster than previous versions. And it's also able to integrate skills now that allow it to do things like image generation, writing, and research to handle the full girth of responsibilities by a product development team. That's impressive, but OpenAI's biggest rival in the coding space is Claude, which just released Opus 4.6. Not only is it excellent at generating code, but now
So here's the thing. So watch this thing. Opus 4.6 building a C compiler. I will talk about this case.
6. Not only is it excellent at generating code, but now Anthropic is...
It took 2 weeks to build a C compiler.
Trying to break into other areas like legal analysis, financial modeling, and a bunch of other things that they'll use to justify expensive enterprise subscriptions. But the big Silicon Valley closed models are not the only thing making progress. Alibaba just released Qwen 3 Coder Next, which is an open-weight, highly capable coding model that gives companies the ability to host their own serious developer brain behind a firewall. And that kills another SaaS advantage, vendor lock-in, because why rent 5 different dev tools at $49 per month when you can self-host your own brain that rebuilds them all from scratch for free? That's a no-brainer, but another big release comes from ZAI with GLM5. It's a model that targets complex systems engineering and long-horizon agentic jobs, and its performance approaches and sometimes beats the best closed models in the industry. But it's not the only open model challenger. Minimax M2.5 has been going viral the last couple days because it also manages intelligence on par with frontier models at a fraction of the compute price. We're getting very close to the point of making these $200 AI plans obsolete because models like M2.5 are making top tier reasoning feel cheap, portable.
So, like, this is, I think, the guy who is the CEO of Perplexity. He said the people, the AI companies, right? The thing they should be fearing is not other AI companies. They should be fearing people who are running AI in their local system, and that's what can create a big crash. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. But like the idea is because like I feel like a lot of companies are buying but not able to show the revenue they are generating, right? You can only get in at certain level when it comes to investment. Now a lot of them are going into stock market because their angel investors are like, hey, we don't want you to raise more money, we want to see some revenue, and if you want to go through stock market so we can liquidate, we can exit from these, right? We can have some cash. A lot of companies are going to stock market because they want to raise money to buy more things. Now, if the stock goes down, as soon as like Anthropic come up with their AI model, X AI comes up with their AI, like a stock offering, Open AI comes up with their stock offering, the crash happens, they won't have any money, they can't generate more, and people with actually just local stuff would actually be the biggest threat because they will be like, we don't want to pay $200, we can buy RAM, 16 GB RAM for $200, $300 and run it in our system.
And
That's
increasingly
legit
open
my
to
opinion.
anyone with a decent
I feel like
GPU instead of a
going to
corporate
be
expense account. It's pretty clear that none of these AI companies have much of a moat, and the real battle being fought right now is who can build the best platform for autonomous code orchestration. And Microsoft wants to be the company that wins that battle with their GitHub Agent HQ. GitHub was originally designed just for code hosting, but now it's a complete AI agent orchestration platform. Agents can open issues, generate branches, and merge code when tests pass. It's project management, QA, and DevOps automation all rolled into one. But what about Google? They've been relatively quiet with Gemini releases lately. However, Waymo, their self-driving car company, just released the Waymo World model, which is all about simulation and prediction at scale. It demonstrates how AI systems can model complex environments, make decisions, and act autonomously. But the thing is, when you translate that into business software, like forecasting, logistics, risk modeling, and operations, it starts to make a lot of traditional SaaS dashboards that visualize these things look obsolete. And with that, we've looked at 7 new developments in AI with one theme. When intelligence becomes abundant, software stops charging per human.
Yeah, and all these crashes going to happen because the main thing that a lot of these people, when you pay for AI, the two things you are paying for is the algorithm plus hardware. Yeah, they are making 100%. That's hallucination, 100%. Yeah, that's a big thing. You need to teach your AI to be like wrong, right? And it's okay to be wrong. Their AI was analyzing their data and started making fake data for a month. Yeah, like that happens. That's what AI 2027, why it actually showed these things, right? It showed these exact things. So here's the thing, algorithm plus hardware, this is what you are paying for when you're paying for these companies. Like we password reset vulnerabilities in. Password reset I didn't get it. I think this like we password reset vulnerability. I didn't get this part, Ashish. Can you explain more? But what I was saying, if you a lot of companies you are paying for this, if you can remove this, here's now the thing with people like you and me, the tech people, algorithm. There's a lot of things like Quen. There's a lot of like Hugging Face can give you so many good models, and a lot of time you are like OpenClaw is like another big one, which is now with OpenAI. That hardware you can build on your own. Like I can run a AI stuff on my Raspberry Pi. I just can buy something, right? Hardware I can buy for let's say $1,000 instead of paying $2,000 a month. $1,000 I can buy, and that will just change the whole game for everyone. This right here is the biggest reason AI will crash. People will not justify paying $200 a month. Not going to happen. Like when you're able to reset password by sending a reset link. Oh yes, yes, this can happen. Yes, yes, 100% can happen. It's all like chances of this happening in real life are really thin, but it can happen, right? Because like a lot of people would have now known these vulnerabilities, these are out, and try to like fix it, but these are reality still. But yeah, this is how the crash will happen. Like you guys can like take my word for it. I feel like because revenue, the reason why crash happens is you are investing with the hope revenue will be big, right? You invest hoping revenue will be big. Go down the timeline. You invest more hoping the revenue will be big before you run out of money, right? You invest even more hoping the revenue will be 10 times now. Now, what happens? I think we are might be in this stage or like in the middle of this stage right now. We might be somewhere here in the transition, right? But what another thing I feel like the day the crash will happen is when people don't have this money. This money does not exist this much. People are exhausted. Yeah. This money will be exhausted. The revenue would have grown only like this much. Boom, the crash happened. That's all .com bubble is, right? That's what the .com bubble is. People thought, oh, every company will make money. Internet. Didn't. Boom, done. That's what will happen if you guys are seeing this in real life. What your parents witnessed. Same thing happened with what's the name of that? 2008. People bought the house thinking they've invested the money in, even though they didn't have it, thinking that when they sell the house, because house prices were going like this up in short period of time, they thought they will be able to make money. When houses prices went just a little like this, they had no money. They were not able to pay the mortgage. The housing market crashed. That's the whole idea of last. The third biggest crash also is going to the same follow the same pattern. Third biggest crash of this century, which is the third in this decade. First two happened in the first decade. Now this one, same thing is going to happen. And yeah, I guess like too much talking now. Time to go to bed. But all I'm saying, lads, is AI will not be able to replace you. AI will not be able to replace you because remember this video we are saying. Where's that Claude code? Where's that dummy?
Version writes some Opus to brings that into 6. Not
Opus 4.6 building a C compiler within 2 weeks. If you want to understand what that why that is more BS. Yeah, I'll paste the link code. Fireship is a great one, man. But like, why this thing is a BS, a little BS? Primagon actually explained this very well. Watch first that one if you haven't, the Fireship one, and now watch this one.
Okay, great.
Because this will actually explain you why this is
a marketing video proving that Claude, their flagship programming model, can produce a C compiler from scratch, no human intervention, and they can do it in parallel. And it can compile Linux, SQLite, Redis, Lua, and even Doom. Hey, what's with the frame rate? This is going to be a weird video because I'm going to say something positive about.
He's going to explain what is good, what is bad about it. So I think like it would be good for everyone. Just go watch. It will increase your knowledge. It will give you a way to think differently. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, lads, I think that was it. Thank you so much all for joining. This is a bit late for me, so I have to go get to bed, have some morning meetings, and I will come tomorrow for some hacking stream, right? And with that being said, this has been a pleasure. Thank you everyone for joining. See you tomorrow for some hacking, right? Thank you so much, Ashish. See you tomorrow, guys, for some hacking. Might continue on PT1 or might just do Hack the Box. Let's see. But till then, thank you so much. Have a great day. This was your favorite censored hacker, your favorite neighborhood corporate slave, signing off with a big bye. Thank you so much, lads. Hope you have a great day. Give your loved ones a big hug and thank you to them. Cheers. Bye.